All right, everyone, so welcome to a brand new video. Now, this is going to be a no fluff, very simple to understand tutorial of how to set up the Facebook pixel with most major platforms, including Shopify. We're also briefly going to take a look at how to set it up for other platforms, but mainly the major ones, and specifically Shopify, which is going to be your most common one, right? Now, to those of you who don't already know what the Facebook pixel is, briefly, just to cover it, the Facebook pixel is sort of an algorithm, a code that Facebook has been developing over many years and gradually improving. And what it allows us to do is to install the Facebook pixel on our website or web shop or a client's website or web shop. And essentially what this Facebook pixel does is it tracks the movements, so to say, of the people who visit that website or web shop. Okay, so it'll be able to track if people have viewed a specific product page, and it'll just track some basic data around them. And what this does is it allows, well, it gradually gives the Facebook pixel information about what your sort of typical customer looks like. Okay, and what we can use this data to is actually to target our ads more and more specifically as the Facebook pixel takes more and more data from your customers. Okay, so even though you have, for example, an ad that's targeting incredibly broad, so say all of the United States, people between 18 and 65, all genders, well, then by having more and more data on your pixel, the ads will still be more and more targeted, even though you're targeting completely broad with your targeting. Okay, so that's number one thing that the Facebook pixel allows us to do. Number two is, of course, retargeting. Okay, so say that somebody visited a specific product on your web shop, but maybe they even added that product to cart, but they didn't actually end up buying it. Well, then of course we want to go ahead and retarget that customer with a retargeting ad of the product that they were about to buy. Okay, and so this is the second thing that the Facebook pixel allows us to do, is essentially to see, not personally, you can't go in and see the names of the people who visited that product, but the Facebook pixel will know, and so the Facebook pixel will automatically go on and retarget those people if we've set up the right retargeting setup. Now that's something we cover in other videos, of course. Now with all of that out of the way, now you know what the Facebook pixel is and what it can help us do and achieve. And so with that said, let's jump into my computer and have a look at how to set the Facebook pixel up. All right, so firstly, you should now be looking at my computer screen. Now, before we go ahead and do the setup, I just quickly want to show you, if you go on any major web shop, so I've just pulled up Kylie Cosmetics right here. If you go on any major web shop, you'll actually be able to see that they have a Facebook pixel installed if you go ahead and download or integrate the Facebook Pixel Helper app for the Chrome browser. Okay, so I believe you can still only get this for the Chrome browser. You go to the Chrome App Store, you install the Facebook Pixel Helper and insert it into your little toolbar right here. And then you'll be able to see that on any major web shop, there is a Facebook pixel installed. And what this allows us to do is to see what it tracks. Okay, so right now we're just on the home page. So let's track the page view. Okay, now if we go ahead and scroll down and click on a specific product, well, then it should say something along the lines, well, actually, we don't want to click add to cart. We just want to click on the product. It should say view content, right? Because we viewed a specific product. Yeah, so now it says view content. If we go ahead and add that product to cart, it should say something along the lines of add to cart. There we are. So now it's tracked our add to cart. If we click go to checkout, then it should track that as well. So it should say initiate checkout. Let's see. It'll pop up in a second probably. Yeah, so now you can see it has tracked initiate checkout. And so as you can see, what the Facebook pixel does is it tracks all these steps that people take on our website, and so we'll be able to retarget accordingly, right? Maybe we want to retarget people who have added a product to cart or initiated checkout, right? We can create specific custom audiences and ad sets to achieve all of those retargeting levels and parameters. And of course, as I said, that's something we cover in our other videos. Now, that was that. I just wanted to show you the Facebook Pixel Helper. Coming back to the Facebook Business Manager, there are two ways to go about setting up a pixel or going through your pixel library, so to say. Number one is being in business settings and then clicking data sources and pixels. But the most common way, and the way we always do it, is by going up to your menu and then locating Events Manager. Okay, now these icons are going to change around depending on what you use the most. So if you don't see it right here, you can just click search and then search for Events Manager and it will pop up right here. So click on the Events Manager and this will be sort of your library of data sources, or your pixel library as I like to call it. Okay, so see all the pixels that we have out right here. And so the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is click this green button and click connect data source. Then we'll click web connect, and this is where we want to put in Facebook pixel first, and then you want to put in your website URL right here. Okay, so I've gone ahead and set up a demo test store on Shopify for this. So we're going to go ahead and grab the URL of that test store and go back to the Events Manager, put that in right here and then give it a name. So SD test, let's call it stage digital test. Wow, I can't spell today. Test pixel, all right? Then continue. And then that will set it up, okay? And so here you have two options, okay? Now, if you are using any of the major platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce, Kajabi, all of these, well, then you would click use a partner and you'll see that they're all listed right here. So we have Webflow, Wix, WooCommerce, WordPress, we have Shopify, BigCommerce, we have PrestaShop as well. We have a lot of the big ones right here, including Kajabi for those of you who are course creators. And so, yeah, you have most of the major platforms right here. So we're going to go ahead and continue with Shopify because that's what we're focusing on today. And firstly, what we're going to go ahead and do from here is connect your Shopify account to your Facebook. Okay, so we're going to go over to Shopify right here. We're going to click settings. No, actually, we want to click online store, preferences. Then we're going to scroll down to Facebook. If we can locate that, so set up Facebook. And we actually also have a sort of a mock Facebook, test Facebook profile set up for this account. So we'll go ahead and click add sales channel. And then we'll go ahead and pull through with all the steps that'll be outlined in just a second. So connect account should pull up this. Oh, now I have to remember the, because this is my friend's test account. So I just have to remember the password. I'll be back in just a second. All right, so we just got that settled. I actually just have my friend log in to it, or my partner here, Sex Digital, John Espino. So yeah, essentially we have inserted the password now and we are going to continue as John right here. And let's see where that takes us. So just click continue. Of course, and then that should be that. Now the Facebook should be connected. Next thing, you want to go ahead and connect your business manager that you should already have set up. Of course, we have, once again, let me just pull it up in a different tab. So we want to go to business settings. We've actually created a mock account for a mock business manager for this setup. So we have a mock business page and everything. And so yeah, we are going to go ahead and connect our mock business manager. Okay, so click connect. Next thing is going to be your domain verification. So just click confirm right here and let it load up. And then you want to connect your ad account. Okay, so once again, we've done a test ad account right here. Then we're going to click connect to. And we might want to just open these before we can click connect. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and see right here. It's been a while since the last time I did this. Yeah, we want to click accept here. So yep, click accept, and now we can finally move on and click done. Yeah, of course you want to add valid payment details to the Facebook ad account before you can run ads, but we're not going to do that right now unless it's absolutely necessary. And then you want to connect your Facebook business page. So click connect once again. Data sharing, enable on Facebook target country. So yeah, just put whatever that might be. We're going to put the US for now, and then accept terms and conditions. Now, let's see. So this might be essential to set up before we can actually move on. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a payment method right here, and then I'll be back. All right, everyone. So once that's done, we want to go ahead and click Facebook right here. It's going to appear under your online store now that you've connected your Facebook. And that's when we want to check out what we have for the pixel settings. So if you scroll down, which is where it usually is, or actually we might want to click online store preferences again and then go to pixel that way. Set up Facebook. Yeah, so you're not going to do it again. It should take you straight to the Facebook pixel settings right here. Let's see how it looks in just a second. If we load up, perfect. And so now you should see that behavior will be tracked with this pixel, so SD test 2. If we go back to our events manager, you'll see that we have the SD test 2 right here. Now, what I'm excited to see is actually, if we go ahead and pull this up in a tab where I have the Facebook pixel installed, is if we actually already show our Facebook pixel. So as you can see, it will. Now this is just a test store, so it says opening soon. But as you can see, the Facebook pixel is already tracking the fact that we have viewed a page on this site. And that means that our pixel has been successfully set up for our Shopify store. Okay. Now, if we didn't have a Shopify store, or if we didn't have our website hosted on one of the major platforms, then what we want to go ahead and do instead is click connect Facebook pixel. And then instead of using a partner integration, you want to install the code manually. Okay. Now, the way you do this is you'd copy the code and then you'd insert that code into the header section just above the head tag, and you install the base code on every page of your website. Okay. Now, if you're not tech savvy, this might be a little bit difficult to complete. If you can do it yourself, you can just send this over to your developer and ask them to insert the Facebook pixel code. Usually this is going to be if you have like an older website built like on a really, really complex WordPress setup. But for like even for newer WordPress websites, they have a partner integration as well. So for all of the partner integrations, all of the major platforms, including Shopify, the setup is going to be incredibly similar to what I just illustrated how to do. And once again, if you have an older or more complex website setup, then you want to manually inject the header code for your Facebook pixel onto your pages. But that's it. That's literally how to set up the Facebook pixel and have it tracking the customers who are visiting your site. If they're viewing a product, adding to cart, initiating checkout, or even making a purchase, you'll be able to track all of that with your Facebook pixel. So first of all, you can your Facebook will get to know what your average customer profile is, so you can target your future ads more precisely, and also so that you can retarget customers who have performed certain actions on your website without actually completing a purchase or completing the desired action that you had for them. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video of setting up the Facebook pixel and all of the aspects that go into it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.